After 2 years taking a GLP-1, I finally joined the gym. Have you ever avoided something and the longer you avoided it, it became bigger and bigger than it actually was? Because that's exactly what happened to me. I have been on a GLP-1 Mounjaro for over 2 years. I lost weight, I improved my health, I've done all the things I never thought I could do. And yet there was one thing that I kept putting off, and that was the gym. The gym. Not for 2 weeks, not for 2 months, not even for 6 months, but I put off going to that gym for 2 whole years, 2+ years. After walking through those doors, I noticed something that actually shocked me. It kind of humbled me a little bit. The thing I was afraid of wasn't actually the problem. The stories I was telling myself about going to that gym, that was the problem. Today, I want to share with you the truths that I learned my first week at the gym. Because if you're over 50 on a GLP-1, postmenopausal, or just scared to start something new, you might be making the exact same mistake that I was. Stick around to the end so you can meet Coach Thomas. So here's truth number 1. The gym was actually never the problem. I say that because for 2 years, I told myself all kinds of things. Before I go to the gym, I need to lose more weight. I need to be stronger. I need to have fancier, cuter clothes. I need to know what I'm doing. Sound familiar? Anybody that's been putting off the gym? But looking back, those were ways of simply saying, I'm scared because I'm at the gym now and nothing has changed. All those things are still the same. But I know for me, I wanted to motivate myself. I need to be in a social group setting to enjoy exercise the way I want to enjoy it. So even though I was scared, I still went. So I'm going to give myself a bravo for that. So the next truth I discovered hit me even harder because it exposed something that I had been telling myself that was not true for so long. So truth number 2 is nobody cares as much as we think they do. People just don't really care that much. And we build up in our minds that they do. So have you been one of those people like me that when you walk into the gym, you think everybody is looking at you? I had that feeling when I walked in. I felt like all eyes were on me. And they're thinking, this girl is overweight. She doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't have on that fancy gym outfit. She doesn't have that backpack ready to change clothes. But guess what happened? Absolutely nothing. The gym went on. The people went on. The class was there when I got there. Actually, people were very helpful. I guess I did look like I didn't know what I was doing, but so many people came up to me, helping me out, showing me where the weights were, telling me how the class worked. I just appreciate that. So I had built up in my head this narrative, and it happened nothing like that. One thing I learned is that people are not there for you. Most serious people going to that gym, guess what? They don't really care about us. So don't focus on them. Focus on you. That brings me to truth number 3. Losing weight was a lot easier for me than walking into that gym. Do you know I felt nervous when I was sitting in the car at the gym? Now, trust me, this is not my first rodeo with the gym. I have been to gyms before. This particular gym, I had been and I had a previous membership. I had it built up in my head that I wasn't ready for the gym and the gym wasn't ready for me. But the truth is, the gym is ready for whoever is ready to walk in there. You just have to make the decision to actually do it. So who would have thought losing weight would be easier than going to that gym, not knowing where to go, what to do, how to do it? It's very vulnerable. It was a vulnerable feeling I felt. And I thought, I just got to let all this go and go in there. When I thought about that, I got my buns out of that car and I went in the gym and I conquered my fears. So I did a thing today. I joined the gym. Can you believe that? Now, let's be clear. I am not a gym girl, but I am a girl who moves. And I realized if I'm going to be moving, I need to be around other folks that's moving to motivate me. It was an upper body workout. And one of the best things about the class is we use a variety of weight sizes. So I love that. What I did not like about the class was getting down on my knees. Jeez Louise, lady. There was a lot of people that were probably older than I was in there, and I saw them doing it, and I said, you know what, this is why you got to use people to inspire you and motivate you, because I said, if these folks can get down on their knees and get back up, I certainly can. So down on my knees I went. I realized something that I knew all along, but in this moment I applied it to this situation, and that is, actions can solve problems that overthinking things never will. Now I'm able to get out of that car and get in the gym. After 1 week, I discovered something that I had been wrong about, which brings us to truth number 4. I was actually stronger than I thought. And not just stronger mentally, but when I went in those classes, I realized that I was strong. I could do more than I thought I could do. I have been strength training at my house, but I was the first to admit, I don't think I really pushed myself. When I want to take it easy, I do. When I want to push harder, I will. Most of the time, I was not pushing myself. But in those classes, I found myself pushing myself. Another thing that motivates me in those classes there are some women that are in their 60s and 70s, and they are doing it well. And they've been going for a year or two. But I was just impressed with that, and that motivated me. That brings us to truth number 5. When I was at that gym, I realized that I'm not doing this for weight loss anymore. I realized I could lose more weight without going to the gym. But I am doing this for health and longevity. Believe me, I did not go to the gym because I want to burn more calories or speed up my weight loss. I went because I want to be a woman that moves, a lady that moves. That's my goal. That's what I want you to call me. I'm a lady that moves. And identifying myself like that motivates me to get going. I realize I need muscle. I want to tone up. I want to have less flab and loose skin as I'm losing. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to hit that gym, hit those weights, push myself. And that's what I'm planning to do. So 1 week at the gym did not change my body. But what the gym did change was my mindset. It gave me that Coach T mindset that I use with my students. The gym actually changed the story I had been telling myself. For 2 years, I believed that I needed more confidence. I believed I needed to be stronger. I believed I needed those cute gym outfits. I thought I needed this whole persona to go to the gym. But guess what I'm rolling up in that gym with? The decision to go in there with action. The decision came first, the action came, and the confidence came. So all those things came before I lost another pound. So I am saying to you, what have you been putting off in your life that you need to take off that back burner and put it on the front? What is it? This was hard for me, but I chose to conquer it. Life is hard. Choose your heart. Being sick is hard. We have to learn how to choose our heart, because our heart is somebody else's extreme difficulty. I have to say that to myself to motivate me to get to that gym. If you're waiting to feel ready, if you're waiting for more confidence, if you're waiting to lose more weight, whatever you're waiting for to do that thing that you know, I don't know, but you know that you need to do, you need to make the decision to do it and take action. If you're waiting for the perfect time, there probably is no perfect time. And what if the thing you've been waiting for only shows up after you begin? I want you to tackle something you have been struggling with, and I want you to take action. Remember, this journey is progress over perfection. That just means you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to do something, right? You have to do something. So tell me in the comments, what is something you've been putting off that you have been afraid to start? Joining a gym, starting a GLP-1, going back to school, talking to a relative, a parent, or a friend about something. With that said, I want to thank you for watching. I want you to hype this video so other people can see it, especially if you know of someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live or upload a video. If you need more support on this GLP-1 health journey, join my inner circle. I will leave the link in the description of this video. Check out my stand store. I have some free guides, tools, and resources that could be helpful to you on your GLP-1 journey. Most importantly, I want you to take great care of yourself. And remember, slow and steady slow and normal wins the race. Just don't quit.
Downsizing Diva, and I'm here to stay. Feeling good, taking my GLP-1.